Yeah. Yeah.
What are you taking on, you piece of shit?
Yeah.
Looking for a fuck in the face, are you?
Yeah. We can start the questioning.
Wonderful. I was almost starting to get bored.
So, let's begin. Tell him he has one and only chance to save his neck from the gallows.
Jól figyelj, van a mannak persze.
Huh?
Tell him I know damn well he's got stolen valuables hidden somewhere around here.
Ovásokat stoptak a cuccot, amit ötszalogkottál?
Ezt megmondhatom neked, de előbb azt áruld el, az a fekete hajú ott mellette, tud-e magyarul?
Nem, egy szocse.
What's he saying?
Well, he seems to be resisting.
Tell him if he carries on being stubborn, I'm gonna lose my patience.
Na mondj, hol van?
Elmondom neked, de azt a geci, aki melletted áll, küld el valahova.
Aha, már gazden eltenni.
Akkor jó, hogy értik egymást. Jól figyelj, azzal a nagy várossal szemben a folyónál.
Ratairegondos?
A nevét nem tudom. Egy nagy város, várfalakkal. És van ott két vár. Szemben a folyó túlpartján van egy domb. Ha a város felé nézel, van melletted egy út. Azon az úton van egy kereszteződés, egy kiégett fával. Viszonnan egy kis ösvény le a vízhez. És lent a víznél van egy kivált fakönyv.
És a bandban?
Igen.
So? Is he saying anything?
No, not really. He just keeps swearing.
Tell him he's running out of time.
És hova küldjem?
Pénzhelyét nem tudom pontosan elmondani, így oda kell őt vinnem.
Well now, he started to talk. He says he buried the coin somewhere in the forest, but he can't describe the place exactly. He says he can take it there, though.
Fine. That's good enough for me.
My respects to you.
I have something to ask about the interrogate.
Tell me, brother.
Whatever he said took a lot longer than your translation. Did you really tell me everything?
Well, you know, they have a different manner of speaking in Hungary. Some things can't be translated so easily. There are a few hard nuts for us translators to crack there.
So you didn't translate everything?
Not verbatim. But look, I don't know why you're making a fuss about it. It's simple. He's gonna take you there, and the money's yours.
It's just I'm sure I heard him say something about Ratai.
He must have misheard. He didn't mention that place. He speaks a strange dialect. What's the trouble?
A fucking dialect. I've had enough of this. I'm taking the cumin to Ratai, and we'll see what he has to say when he's on the rack. They'll have a translator who knows what he's doing. And if I find out you've betrayed me, you'll be very sorry.
fine, fine. Just keep calm. I didn't tell you everything. You're right.
So what did he say? I'm listening.
He described the place where he says the money is hidden, in exchange for me promising that I'd talk to you into letting him guide you there.
Where does he want to take me?
I have no idea, but it's probably not anywhere you want to be.
Where's the money?
Well, across the river from Rattay, there's a hill. And when you're standing on that hill, looking at the town, there's a road next to it. On that road, there's a crossroads by a burnt tree. From there, a small path leads to the water. Then, by the water, on the right, he says, there's a hollowed out stump. And that's where you'll find it.
Well, now, it looks like we're through here.
I'm already on my way, and everything is fine now, is it not, brother?
You better hope it's there, or I'm going to come looking for you.
Don't worry, I'm not so foolish as to lie to you twice, am I?
I should hope not.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good health to you.
We went to interrogate that Cuman.
Is that so? Tell me about it.
You were right. He's got coin hidden somewhere.
Ha! You see? That's the legendary miller's instinct for you.
That vagrant of yours is a piece of work.
How's that?
The trick.
Is that so? That sly fox. But you didn't fall for it, so the plan doesn't change. Go with him. Get the money and bring it back here.
And what to do with the Cuman afterwards?
Once you got the coin, you can do what you like with that heathen.
Well, what do I get out of it?
I'll let you have half. That's fair, isn't it?
Aye, fair enough. I'll get going then.
Good.
Don't worry, Miller.
Take care now.
Yeah.
Good day to you.
I have the meat you wanted.
Let's take a look at it then. Looks good. Here's something for your effort. I've got another order.
Sure.
Take care.
Yeah.
Greetings.
The miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only
What?
the reward we talked about, well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Nah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
I'd like you to teach me.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right, but it'll... Now, God be with you.
I'd like you to teach me how.
Certainly.
I'm interested in.
All right, but it'll...
Isn't that quite? Satisfied?
You won't convince me with that.
Since it's you.
Come now, just a little more. Agreed. Now, God be with you.
Hey! God almighty.
The monastery wants you to pay for treatment. That doesn't sound...
Leave it be, Howell.
I won't. What happened?
We might have pummeled his feet. But don't get involved, Henry. We'll settle it on our own.
Wait, who exactly did you pummel?
Well, he kept on bothering us and... in a nutshell, it was his fault and we're not going to talk about it anymore.
But couldn't there be a way to settle it? Maybe he'd let you off the...
There isn't.
Oh, don't be a twat, Fritz. The two of you are up to your necks in shit, and you're gonna play tough instead of seeing sense.
Go to hell, Henry. You and Elias. You're one as bad as the other.
Yeah, if you say so. I'll leave it be. I want to get...
Certainly.
I'd like to practice...
All right.
Isn't that quite a... Are we agreed?
Oh, now. A little more. Agreed. Take care.
Good health to you.
I'm here looking for a fellow called Elijah from Merhoyed.
I know him, but you're most likely to find him in some tap room on the square. He only comes here now and then.
Thanks.
May the Lord watch over you.
Let's have a word about the price. Here. And,
Well, now.
Yeah.
My respects to you.
the swordsmith from the town said he was after the pieces of a sword from some Queen of Sheba. A pilgrim was selling them a while.
I know he's after those, but he's out of luck. He should have bought it while he had the chance. I still have mine on me. It brings me good fortune, and I shan't sell it.
Not even...
Not even for a king's ransom. God be with you.
Let's talk about the...
Well,
Here. And...
my word.
Good day to you. God be with you.
God be with you.
What about the crown?
I'm a man of my word. Of course it's finished. Here you have it. Such a shame you couldn't find the Moldavite. It's rather lackluster without it. May the Lord watch over you.
If he did it for free, he'd be overcharging.
Damn it. I was going to get him to do something for me. And who did you get to fix it?
Raymond. He's cheap and does a good solid job. You take my advice, talk to Raymond.
What? What the fuck are you doing? Keep your sticky fingers to yourself.
I've been sent here from Talmberg.
Gotta be the master builder. Or with our brother, the overseer. What matter is it you're here about?
It has to do with the stone for construction.
His study's right above us, more or less. Go up the steps to the left and then head back in this direction, almost the whole way.
Can I take a look inside the monastery?
What's got into you, boy? The grounds inside the monastery belong... God be with you.
I'm looking for whoever's in charge here.
The construction's led by Master Builder Corell. You'll recognise him easily enough. He's the only one who doesn't look like a labourer. But if you want to talk to the overseer, then he's probably in his study at the top of the stairs in the gatehouse.
Good day to you.
I've got a bowl for you from the...
A bowl?
Behold.
Ah.
Well...
Take care now.
I've got a bowl.
A bowl?
Behold.
Ah.
Yes. From his cave. A tree.
You're right. My God, you're right. I'm in your debt, Henry.
Thanks, but I don't want anything. I was glad to help.
Truly? Well...
My pleasure.
And Henry?
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you... Goodbye.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I've come in the name of Sir Divish. I'd like to have a look around the spot where the accident happened.
And why is Sir Divish interested in that regrettable accident?
He'd like to know what role the masonry had in it, or at least its quality.
I guess it played a crucial role, but I don't intend to stand in the way of your investigation. I've already made sure the poor man was well taken care of.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Who's in charge of purchasing material?
Mainly it's me. I pay the fees and make arrangements for delivery. But those in charge...
They take care of storage?
Yes, but usually whatever arrives is used up straight away.
Do you remember when they brought the last delivery of stone?
Yes. It rained a lot that week, so they let the carriage sit right outside of the gate on the other side of...
And there wasn't anything strange?
A little strange, I suppose. Usually they bring us a large block of stone, which the builders cut to size.
I heard that you were late with your payment to the Talmberg quarry.
That's true. We ourselves had late payments, and it took some time before we gathered enough money to pay. But that's...
May the Lord watch over you.
I heard you had a fight with Fritz and Matthew.
Heathens.
So it was you they fought with?
Yes, it was me. And I hope I'll never have to see those wastrels again.
They deserve to be ousted, but the debt? How are they ever going to pay it?
I really don't care. Let them live in penury. Brutes.
Isn't that a little unchristian? You wouldn't want personal spite to ruin their lives, would you?
Well, those were just idle threats, really. If they come and apologize, there's always a possibility of forgiveness.
And who are you?
Brother Elias.
Farewell. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Is someone there? I must have imagined it. What the hell was that?
Father, Vincent of Merhoyed sent me to you.
What's the matter, my son?
I'm looking for his son, Elijah. They say he's living here in Sasau.
Ah, yes. Elijah. He's holed up here somewhere. Most likely you'll find him in the tavern on the green. He spends his days sitting there.
Thanks for the advice. I'm bringing Vincent...
Almighty Father, be merciful.
Master Vincent has been taken seriously ill. A disease has spread in Merhoyed.
Yes, I did hear that people are sick in some village hereabouts. God in heaven, but Vincent is still alive?
Yes, for now.
Let us hope the good Lord will leave him here with us a while longer. Thank you for bringing it to me. If Vincent passes on, I'll see to his wishes. Here, take a few coins for your trouble.
Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
Good day to you.
You must be that lucky fellow everyone's talking about.
Lady Luck has been good to me lately, sure enough. But that can change quicker than you know.
People say that you get help from a lucky charm.
Is that not allowed?
No, it is. It just interests me, that's all.
Why?
I could use a paw like that myself.
Then go to the knacker. I'm sure he'll get you one.
I'll buy it from you.
You want to buy my cat paw? You're joking.
No, I'm not. I'll buy it. How much do you want for it?
See? In the end, it brought me more luck than I thought. Take care now.
Who's there?
Good day to you.
Are there any problems around here I might be able to...
Well, Depends what you're willing to do. Of course, it's your own Skalitz folk need the most help. There's some of them at the monastery. I talked to Johanka a few times. She's working. I'm sure she'd welcome some good Samaritan. That's all I can think of. God be with you.
Can we do something about...
Well, we...
Here you are, with a little top-up.
Well now, thank you very...
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Clear off. Let me sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
The service is a bit slow here today. Jesus Christ be praised.
Here's the farmer's pouch you asked for.
Great, thanks. He'll have a fit when he finds out. He won't get a wink of sleep till he gets a new one. You see, he's got this idea he'll be eaten alive by fleas and lice without his amulet.
I'm always on the lookout for work.
When I worked for the farmer, I took a fancy to his maid. Only she's got someone else. A draper. He gives her fine shawls and chemises. And I don't have a chance. Go and steal the shawl she had.
What use would her shawl be?
I'll slip it to someone else and then tell the draper his sweetheart puts no value on the gifts he gives her. He's really jealous, so he'll be mad as...
That's not very nice of you.
Don't worry. I'll reward you in groschen.
Good luck to you.
G'day, Henry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
God be with you.
I brought you that girl's shawl.
Thank you. I'll hide it in the farmer's bed and then tell the draper. He'll cripple the bastard if you don't kill him outright.
Who is it you want to get revenge on? The farmer or his mate?
All of them. They're all a bunch of diabolical swine. And that draper, too.
Is there anything else you want?
One last thing. But it won't be so easy this time. I got my own back on the farmer and that wench. Now it's the draper's turn for stealing my girl. Steal the tinderbox he carries. It's his pride and joy. And he's always boasting about how fine it is.
1 ale, please.
Everyone knows it's his. Once you've got it, I'll set the whole bloody farm on fire and drop his tinderbox there so everyone will blame him.
What reward will I get?
I'll give you a pair of boots I just got from the cobbler. You'll never find more comfortable ones in your life.
The avenging angel is at your service.
God be with you.
Here we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
May the Lord watch over you.
die.
My pleasure.
Good health to you.
Cheers.
I went to look for those items you wanted.
Splendid, splendid. So
One cat paw for...
marvelous. Let's just hope it brings us luck as well.
That will be all for now. About those other things... I'll get looking for those.
Excellent.
Will you teach me?
Certainly.
I'd like to practice.
All right.
Isn't that quite... What about this?
You won't convince me with it. Sorry, but I'm not going... May the Lord watch over you.
God save Henry.
How are you, Henry?
Good health to you, sir.
Take care now. Let's talk about the...
Naturally. Here.
My word, thank...
Watch where you're going.
glad you came.
What the hell? That sounded like...
Henry? Is someone there?
God be with you, Henry. What the hell was that?
Well, I never. Lost something here. Well, I never.
Father, I need your help.
You. I recognize you. You're the Scarlet's blacksmith's son.
Yes, that I am.
I'm sorry. What did you want?
It may sound strange, but I need you to go back to St. James.
Jesus!
The locals need their spiritual shepherd.
No. No, certainly not, my boy. That's one place I shan't be going back.
Good health to you, Henry.
Why? It is your parish.
A parish that's little but a ruin these days. And besides, God forgive me, but I'm afraid. Or,
It isn't completely safe, but most of them are gone.
as my father used to say,
Don't you feel any shame?
Hey!
Think of all those Christians who faced death.
That's something else entirely.
No, it's not. They weren't afraid to face death, and you're squirming at the thought of some slight danger.
Haven't you seen how they ransacked the place? Does that seem slight to you? Well, not to me.
The Cumans are gone, but the townsfolk won't come back. And why should they, when the man who ought to set an example, the one they look up to, is shitting himself?
I am ashamed. More than you can imagine, but not quite enough to get myself killed for it.
What if they increased your income?
My boy, my boy. I get tithes from the parishioners, and since my flock amounts to a flock of ravens these days, it won't come to much.
I know.
So that's what you're about. Well and good, then. Well and good. And where will I live? My house in Skalitz must surely...
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be grateful enough to give you a roof over your head.
Well, it's true they've treated me kindly, and I do owe them. Very well.
Thank you. The people from St. James will never forget this.
May the Lord watch over you. Is there something you need?
Glad you stopped by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good day, Henry.